Hi folks, hope you're all doing well. This is another one of my little short videos on the new update to AUTOMOBILISTA 2 by Regressed Studios, update 1.2.2.0. And I've been looking at several different things. One of the things that I'd really like to look at now, and this is really important to me, is the AI's performance in the wet. Now, they've made improvements to the AI's lateral movement. In that respect, they've got a lot better. The AI has been getting continually better. The journey that the AI and the sim has been through has been amazing, actually, the transformation of them. Now, a while back, I made a video on one of the updates where they'd looked at the AI performance in the wet in comparison to it in the dry, and it really equaled things out, because before that update, the AI in the wet just became so slow. It was just a complete walkover. If you were racing them, it started to rain, you knew you'd won the race. Then they updated it, and the AI became about as good as they are in the wet as they are on the dry, and I was absolutely over the moon, because this sim has an amazing weather system, absolutely amazing. And you know, if you want to utilize that whilst you're offline, you want to have a race where it changes from dry to wet and then maybe back again and then to fog, that's absolutely awesome, but you need the AI to be consistent. Now, to give you some idea of how happy I was about that, here's how happy I was in that video. So previously, where's my wipers? When it started to rain like this, in previous builds, I pretty much knew that if I was racing AI and it started to rain, well, I just didn't run races where it changed from sun to rain, because if I did, I knew that as soon as it started to rain, that was it. Basically, I'd won the race, because they would just seem to lose about 15% of their skill in the rain. As you can see now, we're all slowing down, but they're not slowing down to a point where you think they've suddenly become, you know, lost half of their horsepower and driving brain. And I think I'm in last place, where I belong, of course. Right, gotta try harder. But this just proves it's now raining and I'm down to last place. So, you see, I was over the moon. However, in this update, and I'm sure Reza will sort this, I have every faith that Reza will sort this out, but this is the only reason I make videos like this, to point this out, because, you know, we want this sim to be as good as it can be and keep enjoying it. The new update seems to have regressed the AI in the wet. Now, to show you what I mean, rather than do a long race with changing weather conditions, so starting out in the dry and then going to the wet, so you can see how much they slow down, all I'm going to do is I'm going to just do one lap of Oulton Park. Now, I'm choosing Oulton Park and the Genesis 40 because I know this combination very well, and I know this track very well. I know exactly, you know, I know exactly my ability on this track. So, what I've got here is the weather is, got one weather slot, and it's sunshine. You know, best conditions you can have. We're sticking the AI at 120%, as, you know, as good as they can go. We don't want a qualifying session. Let's get rid of that. And let me show you what I mean. So we're going to do one lap, and I'm going to drive to my best ability. I'm going to do, you know, pull out every stop, use every trick in the book to get past the cars in front. I'm starting from the back of the grid. What we're then going to do after that one lap is go and do the same thing in the wet. So, here we go. And we are green. Okay, so we're in 23rd position. We've made a place, 22nd position. Right, I've got to concentrate now. Oh, I had to slow down. That car's got in my way. We're back in 23rd. Can I make a position down here at Cascades? No. Still at the back of the pack. Remember, we've got the AI at 120%. That's as high as they will go. And there are points on this track where I know they are slower and faster. I've studied them quite thoroughly around this track. So for instance, I usually catch up with them at the Shell corner there. And I'm always faster than them at Druids. Okay, I'm keeping with them. I can't quite get past at the moment. They're kind of in my way. But it's a decent amount of challenge for me. Now I'd like to dive down the inside here, but there's no gap. Still got a car on my inside there. Oh, just touched him ever so slightly. And he's gone wide on the grass. So we've made one place so far. But you can see for yourself, you know, what I'm putting up with here and the challenge that they're giving me. And when we go to the wet weather, I'm gonna, you know, it's still me driving. And no, I am not Ayrton Senna in the wet or anything like that. Same person, same ability. Okay, so bear that in mind. So that's the first lap. We've made one position. Okay, so let's come out of here and we're going to go and just change the weather to wet conditions. Here we go. So stick some rain in there, save that. Back we go to the track. Now all of the cars of course will now change to wet tyres. I've got my tyres set to automatic by weather, so I will automatically be on wet tyres, so we're all on the same page. Now watch the difference. Okay, start. Get our wipers on and we are go. Okay, so 23 cars on track again. Made one position already. And they've braked really early. Couldn't quite get through there, cars in my way, but we have made two positions. And we're about to make another one. And look, I'm having to lift off because this car in front of me is going so slowly. I've actually had to lift there. I'm now going for the overtake. But this is just so much easier. You know, the level of competition has just dropped by miles. We've made another position there. Can we even get round the outside at the Shell Oil corner? Yep, there we go. That just shouldn't be so easy. We're in 18th position now. Okay. Could have gone faster through there, but I got a car in my way. So we've made about 6 places now already. Can I get down the inside there? Yes. And as you can see, it's nothing to do with my driving being any better in the wet than it is in the dry. This is just now just so easy. We made another position. Like I said, I'm always faster than them through Druids, but this time around I'm much faster than them through Druids. We make another position before the end of the lap. To brake. He broke so early there. We're in 13th position, nearly half the field I've just chewed off there without even you know, really batting an eyelid. So you can hopefully see what I mean there. Now this is a huge problem because I was over the moon that I was able to. I was looking forward to setting up a championship with changing weather, all sorts of things. Now there is no point in me starting a race with the AI in the dry and it changing to wet, because they're just going to drop in ability. I mean, by like 15%, they've gone backwards. Now that's kind of ruined my offline play, if you like. In multiplayer, you're fine because you're going to be racing against humans and they'll keep their ability, whatever it is, but the AI just automatically dropped now. And it was so good with I can't remember what update it was, a little while back now, when the cars, when they updated the AI and they were keeping up as well in the wet as they were in the dry. I was over the moon. It was brilliant, but it seems to have gone backwards. This has happened before with a few things, and then literally a week or two later, Reza have come out with a patch and it's gone flying forwards again, you know, in a positive direction. So I wanted to bring this up just to show you that. Hopefully, I have every faith that Reza will hopefully fix this. It could just be something. It could not be a problem with the AI. Maybe it's just a problem with the AI's physics in the rain or something like that. I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, I hope that's been useful. And I will say the AI, you know, normally in the dry are absolutely fantastic. They're getting better and better. But this problem with the wet, really like to see it sorted out. Thanks for watching. If you do like my videos and you want to see more of them, you find them useful, then if you want this channel to survive, do me a favor and hit subscribe. May seem like a small thing to do, but it enables me to make more videos for you. By hitting that button, you can help us thrive. Subscribe and keep this channel alive. Don't cost nothing, don't take no time. Come on now, keep this channel alive.